Everything that you do is better, it's true. Things go better with coffee. Things go faster with coffee. You can avert a disaster on coffee. Wake up, little Susie, stop feeling so woozy. Things go better with coffee. It's no tea for me, no caffeine free. It's COF, When I need a pick-me-up, put some coffee in my cup. Things go better with coffee. You can knit a whole sweater on coffee. Everything that you do is better, it's true. Things go better with coffee.
Hello, everybody. Gotta get y'all back down here. Oh. I've been gone a hot minute now, and everything's changed. Who made me that? Who made me that? Who made me that? Thank you. R2 Country Girl made me that. She checked on me, and I had a story for her. Lord have mercy. Me and my stories. Okay. And hello, Millie. Millie, I missed you so much. Thank you for all you did and try to keep up with. Thank you. Beth Ann, hello. Sarah, hello. Hello, Sarah. Lolly. Oh, you've been so missed too, girl. Sarah's cleaning her kitchen and I'm messing up my living room. I was messing up all kinds of things. Things started popping off and jumping, and I was like, what is going on? I swear I hadn't touched my computer. All kinds of things was jumping around here. Oh, Tennessee Volunteer, hello. I have missed you, honey. We're going to get into all that. I didn't really have anything planned. I wasn't going to come on. I'm like, Lord, I owe them something. I do owe them something. So we're just going to talk. We're going to get into it. It is what it is. It's coffee. It's just going to be talk. It's going to be letting you hear things that's going on and just kind of an update, really. Lisa, hello. Where Summer, my friend, where Summer, hello. Thank you for being here tonight yourself, and thank you for checking on me, and thank you for everything, girly. Thank you. Sue, hello. Thank you, Sue. I've missed y'all too. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Jacqueline. Hello, welcome. Gunnersville Girl Wood, you're usually in the bushes. Thank you. It's so good to see you too. Hello, welcome everybody, and hello to everybody in the bushes. Hello. I don't want to butcher your name. Chicka Jack. Hello. I'm glad you're here to see me back. Hello, November Rain. D. Brat. Hey, there's my Brat. Hello. Marley. Ann. Miss Ann, how are you doing, honey? How are you doing? I want to show y'all something. I'm not going to put any personal things out. Miss Ann, speaking of Miss Ann, and before y'all in the bushes, we get started with this before I left. Oh my God, they were like, it's Miss Ann Horn. No, it's not, honey. This is our sweet Miss Ann over here, okay? Let's get it straight. Miss Ann wrote me 4, I'm just going to say, quick, 4 pages, front and back, handwritten. That takes thought, warmness, kindness, and I got 2 cards from her. I just want to say that. But it really, 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 really touched my heart to get a handwritten note. 4 pages front and back. That's 8 pages, y'all. She took the time to sit down and write to me. That really touched my heart. Thank you, Miss Ann. And I don't know who knows what, but I'm just going to say this, because we're going to get into some personal things tonight. But when I come home the second time, or I'm so confused when I come, let's just say when I come home, when I come home the first time, I, with my mom, I checked on Miss Ann, because y'all know Miss Ann's health is not that great. And her son texted me back, and she was in the hospital. So I was really heartbroken about that. But I got a chance to talk to her son, and I want you to know you have the sweetest son ever. Ever, ever, ever. And I know what you had told me, and he loves you, and that's a fact. But he's very sweet. So, enough of that. Let's get down. Who else have we got here? Amos, Liz, hello. And I'm going to take my time. S. Francisco, hello. Hello, hippie grandma. Good to see you. And Diane, hello. Thank you, thank you. Lisa Thompson, hello, honey. So good to see you. D. Mystery Obsessed. Woohoo! Hello, hello. Stage 3 survivor. This is my first night here. I just decided I was going to come on and say hi to y'all. I may not be back for, I don't even know when, but I want to come on and see you. Hey, Rhonda. Hello. Thank you for checking on me, honey. Nice, Marie. Hello. You love your cup of coffee? Yeah. I hadn't had a real good cup of coffee. Let me tell y'all about my intro. Blue Love. Anybody coming in, welcome. Susie, hello. Thank you for checking on me, everybody. I just want to say hello to everybody, okay? I will say this. When my mom started getting her ventilator off and different things like that, and when she got her food, her first food or whatever, and I got to feed her, and she's a lefty and I'm a righty and I'm on the wrong side or however it happened. I was trying to see if she could eat a little bit of breakfast, because my mom, now, because of everything that happened, and we'll kind of get into that a little bit, because it was a lot of unexpected stuff. And even what she went to the hospital for turned into more dramatic, unexpected emergencies. And now she can't even, if you can imagine, if you just want to scoot or pull yourself up on a pillow, well, that's not even happening with her. She can't. Simple things. Stop taking them for granted. Anyway, I had this, and I worked in a hospital for a long time, and I couldn't get the stupid, that little tray you get over the bed fixed right. For some reason, don't push no buttons. Well, I forgot how to do that, or it was broke. I don't know which one. Probably me. And y'all, if I'm behind, I'm sorry. My thing has stopped again. Hey, Canadian. Hello, everybody. So anyway, my My mom has never drank coffee either, just like she's never smoked. And here she got this cancer and all this kind of stuff and yada, yada, yada. Hey, Ziggy Hill. Hello, honey. Everybody in here. I'm sorry. My stuff is slow, slow, slow. And Nana, oh my God. Nana said, oh, dear Lord, I'm glad you're here. I was worried to death. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. And Jam, I was worried about you. Anybody I've missed coming in, welcome, welcome. I should have just, what I should have did, I should have just like said, happy birthday, happy new year, Merry Christmas, and just unblocked everybody and said, come on down. The price is right tonight. I'm just kidding. Shit, you got to laugh around here to keep from crying. I swear to God. Ava, everybody, I'm sorry. What is wrong? I'm scared to refresh this. It was going slow tonight, so y'all just bear with me. But anyway, I don't even know where I was at. I'm telling y'all. So anyway, okay. So she has never drank coffee either, but I'm the big coffee drinker. Okay. Thank you, Jam 420. I appreciate you. Thank you. So anyway, I hadn't had any coffee, barely here, there, whatever. I don't even know if I'm coming or going. And boy, I sure was looking at that coffee, but I didn't want to take. Hey, PJ, but I didn't even want to take. I know, and PJ, I am so sorry about Dolly. Millie told me when I was gone. I just couldn't believe it, and I'm so glad he's home and better now. Many prayers. Please tell him I am so sorry. Lord have mercy. I don't think, knock on wood, I hope things don't get any worse. God forbid for anybody. You know, and that's what I say. I have a heart, and I hear this about people, and I can just go, oh my God, this can't be happening. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm glad y'all are at home now. Thank you. Please do. But I was looking at coffee, and she said, and remember when I say she was talking now, she's also talking very, very slow. Okay, so that's another thing that's very bothersome to me. So I'm worried about her more than you know. But she said, did I want the coffee? And I said, yeah, but I said, if I'm not in here, you got to make sure you tell them you did not drink it, that I did, because they count everything you eat or drink, you know, because they want to know how she's doing. Here I am. I fix my coffee and everything. Have about one good sip off of it. Trying to feed her little eggs, which every time I move the tray, she thinks I'm taking the eggs away from her, bless her heart. And her arms, oh my God. She don't weigh 80 pounds soaking wet her arms are not this big around. It just breaks my heart, because last time I seen her, she was at least maybe 115. So, oh my God, it just kills me. It kills my soul. So anyway, I take the coffee, and I take my elbow, and I'm trying to feed her with this hand, and because I'm not the patient, I take the top off, and I hit the cup, and the coffee goes everywhere. I'm just like, oh my God, this can't be happening. So I get the rag and everything, and I'm trying to clean the coffee up. Well, you know how they put them on them stupid little black trays, and the plates, you know, the plates down in the black trays or something like that, the round ones, and you pull the top off like you're at some fancy $1 million place that you're so fancy. I don't know why they just don't bring like the lunch trays in there for kids or something. I don't know. But anyway, in a minute, I'm standing there, and I'm feeling it still dripping. So it's dripping up under there and everything. So I'm like moving this big tray, and then I realize I'm having to wipe under it, and this, that, and the other. She thinks I'm taking her eggs and her food away from her, right? I'm like, no, I'm not taking your eggs away. So I have to convince her of that. I'm like, I'm just wiping it up. And then I take the round plate out of the fancy thing, if that's what you want to call it in the hospital. And I'm wiping all that out so it will stop leaking and stuff, and I put it back. She thinks I'm still taking her eggs away from her. She's in her right mind, but she's like, I didn't tell you could take my eggs again. Long story short with that, I'm getting it all up off the floor. So I move the tray. She thinks I'm taking it again. I wasn't getting back to everybody, but when I could get back to some people, or right then and there, whoever was on top, that's who I got back to. So I opened my email one day and I told R2 Country Girl, told her about the coffee deal. And I'm like, I just can't with this coffee. I ain't had no coffee. So the next time I opened it up, she made me that little intro. And I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect. And Annabella Honeys, hello, hello. I want to tell y'all something. I hadn't got to talk to my Annabella much. I say my Annabella because she's my friend. She's always been my friend on here too. And as I came back the first time, it's hard when you got to leave your mom and come back. And Millie told me, and Annabella texted me at the same time, but Annabella's not, she's a couple hours away from there anyway, but she was going to spend the weekend with her boyfriend. She volunteered to go down there and do whatever she could while I was gone. I just thought that was a real friend, which I didn't need her to at the time because I had my son. But I really appreciate that, Annabella. Thank you for that, honey. But if I would have needed you, I would have definitely called you. Thank you. So what happened was, I think last time y'all seen me, I was pretty upset on things that was going on online. That's trivial now. That don't even matter. It don't matter. None of that matters. That's not important in my life. 8 hours, Lisa. 8 hours. Hi, TJ. She's 8 hours away. And then I think I told y'all I was supposed to have surgery on my foot. Well, I can't do that now because I can't even be weight bearing on it for 6, 8 weeks, whatever they said. I can't remember now. So that's irrelevant right now. Thank you, Ann. I do too. But I got a call, and my mom had fell. And this was about 18 days ago now. And she had a brain bleed. And anyway, she had a brain bleed, which you know, that's how it started. She was in St. Thomas West. None of that matters now because she's not there now. Anybody that lives in Nashville also knows, I've said it before, she lives in Goodlettsville. That's a pretty good drive. It's traffic. It's bullshit. But that's where she ended up. She was in intensive care. The good part of that, probably the last 4 days, she was in the step-down unit edit. Out of intensive care, the step-down's the next thing. What happened was, when you're thinking brain bleed and fall, and my mama has fell before because I mean, she's so tiny. Her bed's so tall. She does need a smaller bed or whatever. But anyway, that's beside the point. But when I get a call at, I don't know, I think Millie can tell you it's probably, it might have been 6 or what, it don't even matter now. I can't think. But when I get a call after she's in there a few days with the brain bleed and it's still bleeding, and they say, we got to do emergency spinal surgery and we need your permission because the blood's going down in her spine. I'm like, do what? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, but we have to make sure that everything's cleared out of her stomach. She hasn't had XYZ, and we can't do the surgery until 11 or 12 o'clock. That's with the neurosurgeon on the phone with me. And I've always told my mom, I don't, because I have to be the one to make these decisions. That's a whole nother story I won't get into. But, you know, and this is what happens if we don't. She either dies, she's paralyzed, which my mama's never, she don't want that at all. Or I forgot what else they said. Anyway, after I talked to them, it was an emergency, and after I talked to them and said, yes, the nurse calls me back in about an hour, and the nurse asked me the same thing, and I said I already gave permission. And she told me to explain to her what I knew they were going to do. It's the same they would ask you as if you were having the surgery. What's the doctor going to do? Explain. And I did. So she says, okay. My mom is hooked up to all these tubes, breathe, rest, whatever you call it, like breathing for her, everything, tubes everywhere for days. But they say she's still bleeding and they might have to do a second surgery. I'm just beside myself. So this goes on for days and days and days. Don't understand what the holdup is. Then I figure out that the holdup is, one thing, they're having to keep her on potassium. They're having to keep the swelling still up. Thank you, LPW. Thank you for your membership, honey. I'm not asking y'all for anything, honey. Thank you, honey. Welcome. They're having to keep her potassium. Oh, and when she come out of surgery, they didn't wake her up for like 24 hours. They kept her on the propofol drip, just like kind of like what Michael Jackson took, for like 24 hours. They didn't want her to wake up, but they didn't, like, I don't want to say they put her in a coma. They just didn't want her to wake up because she's been in a lot of pain even after she's woke up since. So anyway, all that's been hard to see. Okay, so I don't want to get all mixed up here. So, thank you, Anne. I'm just trying to explain to y'all what happened. So it's just been hard, and why I've not really been answering y'all and stuff like that. Okay, and then so, like, because she can't move and stuff, like, I try to lift her head up, but I can't, like, because she's in so much pain. I only got to see her head and her stitches like about 3 days ago. And the doctors come in there, and I remember where I was at now, but the doctors come in there, and the neurologist, and I'm gonna tell you why they couldn't do the second surgery. Okay, the second surgery, don't let me forget somebody. The stitches are like from her back to all the way up her head right here. And it was on, okay, and she has about 30 to 40, I'm going to say, stitches. Actually, they're supposed to come out today. Whether they took them out today or not, I'm not sure. They might wait till tomorrow. I forgot to ask. I don't know, but I'm home now. As you can see, I'm home now. We just got home yesterday, but I'm going to get to all that in a minute. Okay, so they kept putting off about the surgery, the second surgery. We didn't know why. There were some reasons why and all that stuff. And they kept doing more tests on her and doing more tests and stuff like that. Now, she would be confused and stuff like that. Like, I was getting worried. I even asked them, look, does she have any kind of brain damage, or does she have a stroke? Because, like, when she got to where she could talk, she would talk, but she might be talking and then she would cross over to something else. It's real confusing to explain. Like, if y'all didn't know her, you might think, okay, it's just normal from the medication and the surgeries. But, like, I know that's not my mom. I know that's not normal even for people in surgery. I know that's not. And my son that lives there knows that it's not. It's just, it's not right. So anyway, so they kept, like, we was wondering, why are they going to do it? They was going to do it less invasive. Instead of opening her up, they were going to go in like with a coil and then do something like a heart cath or whatever, but it wasn't a heart cath. It was something different, less invasive than a spine, open her back up. I didn't know until the day before yesterday, when the neurosurgeon came back in there and they said, they checked her out real good, and they said, look, they told me face to face, they said, look, because see, they have brought therapists in there, they've done all kinds of things, they've worked with her. Remember when I told you my mom couldn't pull herself up? They try to do physical therapy. She can't, she's toast as far as she can't. I don't know how they're going to get her back to getting up. She can't get up. She can't stand up. She can't. Hi, Justin, honey. She can't. I don't know. And the one nurse that was on duty thought that was the first time, and thought, well, it'll be okay. But that was the second time they tried, and they said it was toast. So anyway, let me explain to you what the neuro said. The neuro said their part has to be done right now. I don't know if they're thinking she won't make it 4 months or not. But first of all, they don't know my mama. But second of all, they're thinking, this is what they told me. They said, she's got, first of all, I didn't know this. When they went in and did her spine surgery, they took out 2 pieces of bone about this big in her spine. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm just now learning about this. Second of all, they said, we know she's still bleeding, and there's about this much blood in her spine. That's what they did, like a ball. There's about this much blood in her spine. but this did make sense to me. They said the reason that they don't want to go in there right now and go back and do that is because if they do that now, and they because they want to put it off about 3 to 4 months, and they can do it outpatient, is because if they go in there now, all of that blood that's right there, they said they can go in. They want to look at every nook, cranny, bone, vessel, whatever is in your spine, okay? But it's so much blood that they're not going to be able to see exactly where it's coming from, if that makes any sense. And if they do that, they're not going to be able to find the right cause from it. And then they're going to make a mistake, or they could possibly make a mistake, if that makes any sense. But it made a lot of sense to me. So they said they were going to send her to rehab. She can't go home because she can't take care of herself. She can't take care of my brother, which my brother can't take care of her. Again, I'm not going to go into all that. I'm here. They went over different places to do her rehab, to try to get her built up strong enough where she can go back home, which is not soon, because we went over her insurance and all of her stuff. I went over all that with the caseworker, etc. And she literally picked out where she wanted to go, which is pretty close to her house. I went. It was after 5 o'clock, but I went. I checked out the place because I didn't feel like I would be a good daughter if I didn't at least go check out the place before I left and come back home, because they told me she wouldn't be transferred until Monday or Tuesday. I was out there with my mom until about midnight. I don't even know what day it is. I got my days mixed up. I got home yesterday, so the day before last or whatever, and we were so tired. I wasn't driving, but I told my husband I cannot go home, and we stopped in Huntsville and got a place to stay, and I slept till 4:30 that afternoon. And I heard my phone ring. And my phone ring, and it was the caseworker, and she said, "They're moving your mom today." I said, "What?" I said, "What?" And she said, "But we got to get it's the insurance. They have to go by certain transports or something like that. So we're waiting on the transport." I said, "Okay." So I hang up. And I called, I went outside. I woke up. I called. My mom can barely talk or hold the phone, but I told her, she wanted to know was I home. I said, "No, we stopped." But anyway, I was trying to see if they moved you today. Nobody had went up there yet, which the lady told me she hadn't went up there and told her yet. But that was about 30 minutes later, and I said, "They're moving you today." And my mom said, "No, they probably won't move me today." I said, "Okay," because I can't sit there face to face with her. I'm on the phone now. And sure enough, they moved her. I am, Lolly. that day my eyes was just swollen together. I mean, I've got a little bit of rest since then now, but they were just swollen together. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all. I didn't know it till the day she left, till the day I left, but she's got a bed sore, a pressure sore, and I was asking Millie about it today because I was reading up on it, and that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, it's not good. So I kept this morning. And I had to go down there and get, um, some paperwork, all this stuff, and I ordered all of her medical records and all this stuff. But I'm just drained. TJ, I'm sorry you're going through this. I know exactly what you're going through. I was lucky my mom had a DNR and she didn't want. Yeah. Yeah, see? And it's just, and my mom, is sick as she was with the cancer and this, that, and the other, and it's been a nightmare. When I tell you it's been a nightmare, it's been a nightmare. And y'all have no idea. There's just some things I cannot even say. It's just been a nightmare. Thank you, Tam. Oh, but one, and I wanted to come on here, but then I wanted to thank everybody because, again, people has checked on me that, I hadn't got to respond to. Some I have responded to. As Francisco said, wound care specialist for her sores would be, can't see, would be hopeful in my opinion. Yeah, and see, tomorrow's Monday, so since she just got there over the weekend, I'm gonna have to. And that's another thing. I want to say something, y'all. Please, if y'all, I do want to make this clear. If you see me on Facebook, okay, if I light up on Facebook Messenger or whatever, okay, and I don't answer you, I'm going to tell you why that is. Sometimes I'm on the phone on Facebook Messenger. Now I got one of my sons up in Tennessee. He will not answer. That's how he uses his phone. Seriously, that's how he will use his phone. And or they might put the phone to FaceTime or whatever my mom. So it's not that I'm ignoring y'all, or it might be that I'm looking up something because y'all know I'm crazy and I do stuff the opposite or weird ways. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. As far as I've heard a few things here and there about the cases that 10 or 15 minutes I got during my time away, but I haven't watched anything. I looked at 2 or 3 things on TikTok today on Nick's, on her, so y'all go sub to her, but I haven't got to sit down and watch anybody, honestly. I have not. I've heard a few things. I heard dogs coming in, and I've heard a few things, and that's not my priority right now. It's not. I love these kids, but that's not my priority. when I get downtime, I want to sit and read and listen. And try to get caught up. If you ask me any of my opinions, I say let them come in, do what they want. At least if their boots on the ground, who cares? Who cares? You know. Wait, what? You make me smile. And wait, what? It really, yeah, it gets me thinking too. It's real. It's something everybody really needs to think about. Yeah, Justin, families always come first. All of this other stuff is trivial. It's not important. You know, I'm going to tell you, my son works 2 jobs there, and he lives there. He lives in Hendersonville. He probably lives, anyway, it doesn't matter. I've missed you too, Tar Heel for life. I missed all of y'all. I think this was good for me to come on here tonight, actually. He does work in one. He manages one store up there, and in one of in one, I didn't even go in his store because I was too preoccupied, um, with other things. And boy, he sure is. He's got his hands full, and he's doing a lot too. But he's got his little girls, and he's working, and he's doing, and he's running. You think from Hendersonville, I know y'all don't, a lot of y'all don't know, but he's doing his running, he's doing his fair share. And now that I'm having to do what I have to do from here, and then I'll have to go back probably, and because I have to check on my brother and stuff, and now that I have to go back, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, to be honest with you. I don't know. But anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, my son. Okay. So so he works, but he sent me this. I want to show you. I don't know if you can tell what it's on or not, but unplug that. That's the short cord. But they did have this up, or he allowed it up in the store. And where it's at, the reason I wanted to show you, yes, one day at a time. Oh, that's all I can manage, girl. I can't even chew bubblegum and walk. Where it's at, I thought was a perfect spot. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's on the back or whatever of like the chips and the snacks and stuff like that. So I just thought to myself, that's a pretty good place. If people don't, some people can be snobby. If they don't want it in their windows and stuff like that, then put it somewhere on the machines or on the snacks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody's going to see that. So I just thought that was awesome. Now, I did also hear just from going on TikTok that they bought a bunch of billboards and stuff like that, or raised a lot of money. I don't know if they've got them out or not. I personally, this is just me, I would have noticed. I'm not trying to start a thing. This is not about TikTokers. I'm just saying, hopefully they'll get them out or whatever soon. But I personally did not see any yard signs. I didn't see any of the big other signs. I didn't see anything like that. One other place I saw the Sebastian sign in the store, in one store. And again, I wasn't hitting the stores or looking for Sebastian sign. That I was not doing any of that. I'm just saying casually when I went for gas or something like that, was I did go in Worsham's because I had to get gas, and I told y'all my family lives by But it was on the door there, and I will tell you, um, I didn't take no pictures. I didn't take no videos. Again, that's not what I went there for. That was not my business. That's not my business. However, and plus, I didn't want anybody, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want anybody to recognize me. Not that they would have, but you never know who you might run into. I was trying to hurry up and get the hell up out of there. And I had to go back there and get a Coke, and I come around and grab something in the other line. And I kind of just scoped out the store, and and when I got ready to leave, I asked the lady, I said, I just kind of pointed the door. I said, have they got any new news on him? And she said, who? I said, Sebastian. And she said, nope. She turned around and walked off. And you knew right then, hell, she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to speak about it. She didn't want to say nothing about it. I said, thank you, ma'am. And I walked out. So Cluminati and another creator, Elevated Truth, raised around $20,000 for billboards. That's good. That's good. Tar Heel for life. Any chance you could have your mom? Hold on a minute. Any chance you could have your mom move to your place or somewhere closer? That would be hard, but easier than mine. It's been thought about, but all this has just come down so fast. I mean, like, boom, just like, yeah. But all that has been thought about and has been thinking about, and yeah, it's a lot. It's so much, and I told her the other day if I had to pick her up and carry her down here, if she had to come here and stay, she definitely could, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's just so much. But yeah. Thank you so much, Nana's Dragonfly. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby kisses. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jensky. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think. Sometimes when I feel like at a standstill. I feel like I don't know what to do. Honestly, I just feel like I'm in this place. I don't know what to do at all. Like, it's scary. Thank you, Susan. $8 could come every day to check on your moms. Well, here's the thing. But she's got to get right now. Yeah, and the caseworker said that when she does come home, she will have a nurse. She'll have a nurse to come. But here's the thing right now. She's absolutely got no mobility right now. This is the sad, bad part. I don't know what part you came in on or not, but yeah, she started out with a brain bleed. For those that just come in, she started out with a brain bleed. The bleed somehow, I don't know, went in her spine. She ended up with emergency spinal surgery. They ended up taking 2 pieces of bone about this big is what I was showed from her spine. She has no mobility. Her whatever you call it, it's just toast. And like when she tries to just move and move up like that, it's just she can't she can't scoot herself like a normal person would on the bed. I bet she don't weigh 80 pounds soaking wet. I bet she don't weigh 80 pounds soaking wet. The surgery was on the 20. Oh, the surgery was on the 25th. Thank you, Millie. Yeah, she was in there, or she's been in there now. What, 18 days, Millie? I think it's been 18 days today. No range of motion. Thank you, Sharon. No range of motion. Now, the other night the night I left, and that's one reason we got a room, because when we went back, we left her about midnight, went back to Goodishville to her house, told my brother bye, got my, I had a few things there. And by the time we got to Huntsville, I'm just like, no, we got to get a room. Slept till like 4:30 that evening until the caseworker called and was like, we're moving her today. I was like, what? It's just been crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been overwhelming, It's been also overwhelming, I guess you'd say. Your husband helps you. Let's see where I get. Sometimes I can see that, and then my eyes just start going. Phew. My husband helps me most of the time. Castor oil has been helping tons for my pain, Smiley. Oh, good. I didn't really know. That's good. That's something to keep in mind. Oh, Lady for Justice, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Smiley Squad. Welcome. Maybe I'll have a little bit of time on my hands to learn some new things about YouTube. It's about time. Oh my God. You ran across watching random videos. Oh, okay. Well, if that helps, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, Seashell, hey. I want to tell y'all, Justin, I see his name up here. He checked on me. So many people checked on me. Prayer Garden got in touch with me a couple of times, and I know she checked on me, and I know a lot of y'all get on her a lot, but she loves me. She absolutely loves me. And I appreciate her so much. I do. I appreciate her so much. And I tell y'all, I got permission from her, and I can say absolutely whenever I want. So she did. She's been wonderful. She's been wonderful to me. She was, Justin. She really was. And she even tried to call me. She texted me. She tried to call me, and I was back and forth with. That was when it was really. I think that was right before the surgery, and it was really crazy. But she does, and Millie can tell you also. My friend that I worked with the hospital with years ago. People want to say I'm prejudiced and I'm this and I'm that. Millie can tell you I was so happy when I was just telling Annabella and all them about my friend. I'm like, I don't know how these people can say this on here about me. You don't know this. My friend Stephanie, my friend. And Millie got in touch with me, and Millie said, Smiley, she wants me to give you her number and all of her information. And she called out that she sent me the text. And the girl told Millie, I know her. And she called each one of my sons out by name. She called my husband out by name. She said, I used to work at the hospital with her. She said, this is my new number. Because she got married. She got married again and stuff like that. And she's like, I love her so much. And yada, yada, yada. And when I get a chance, I'm going to call her. Because me and her was thick as thieves. And I told Millie, I said, and who? I said, just so you know, this is who I was telling you and Annabella about. And my husband had verified. I said, what's my friend's name? I used to work with the hospital. I said, what color is she? My husband told her. I said, Millie, just so you know, that's who I'm talking about. She said, I kind of figured it was. These haters on here just kill me. Just kill me. They know nothing about my life. They know nothing about me. And none of that's relevant now, y'all. None of it. Thank you, honey. Thank you, princess. And I'm going to tell y'all, if you still got your mom, I know a lot don't. And y'all might think I'm making a big deal out of this. But you know what? I don't know about everybody else's family. But my entire family, a lot of them is passed on. My mom was the baby of 10. And, I was fortunate enough to have so many cousins and aunts and uncles. But because my mom had me at such a young age and she was the baby of 10, she and I was more like sisters. And although she's my mom, and I know that, and she always lived with us, and she's my mom, but if you have your family and your mom, nothing comes before that. Nothing. Blue Angel, yeah, she's having a lot of pain. She's having a lot of pain, a whole lot. Yeah, and they said, and this is another thing they said she's going to have so much pain and she's going to have to be on, well, she was already on a lot of pain medicines because of her cancer and stuff, but she's going to have, understandably, the pain medicine, especially with her spine surgery, because to be able to tolerate, to try to do the rehab to get stronger. Oh, and they want her to have a lot of protein and stuff. I mean, because her arms are not that big. Um, I'm not sure what, and I might just be stupid. I'm not sure what RSO for pain is. Maybe I'm just not thinking right now, Alicia. Um, oh, yeah, and that's something I don't. mm, yeah, and I think no matter how. Oh, is that right, Lisa? Yeah, because she's really in bad pain. She really is. Baby Kisses said, it's a miracle. It shrunk my swollen liver just rubbing it on. Oh, yeah. And they said, like her bones are just like, because she's so bony. And that was another thing with the pressure sore. And I hope to God she don't get no more. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, it's your entire nervous system. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lisa Kleckner. I'm sorry. The meds will ruin her. Well, Baby Kisses, right now at this point, she really just needs to be made comfortable. Um, I don't think anybody's kind of thinking about that right now, but my mom's been sick a long time. She's See, my mom's had cancer. She's went through chemo. She's went through radiation. This is my mom is the reason I was on Summer Wells case. I've done told y'all that. Some of you might have missed that. Um, um, I stayed a month with her down there, and she's never smoked a day in her life, and she had esophageal cancer. So she already went through that. They took her entire esophagus out. They took part of her stomach out, and then they made her an esophagus out of part of her stomach so that she could get the feeding tube out and be able to eat by mouth. So, you know, she's been through a lot. She is a tough person. Tough. But now this happens. And she's probably not 80 pounds now. It's not going well at all. And she's still got the bleeding in there. And now she's not mobile. And now this. And I don't know, I'm not going to pull out a picture and show you here because I'm not going to do that. That's degrading my mom, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But when I tell you she looks like a skeleton, yeah, the doctors, they'll know what's best for her. Thank you, November Rain. Yeah, I want her to be, I don't want her to be in pain. I don't want her to be in pain. You was just at your mom's sister's Friday. Muscle milk. Oh, and that's another thing. The insure things. Okay. Every time they bring her one, they make her sick. Hey, honey. Hey, Ann. Hey, Ann O'Chat. How are you doing? So, yeah, they make her sick. And so they even like put it in a bucket of ice. And so those are making her sick. And I'm really worried about that because she needs those. Yeah. So we ask her, like, do you want booze or anything? And I think it's just made her so sick, she's scared to even change it. And I'm like, well, we can, yeah, drink it slow. We're like, we can get you boost or change it to a different flavor or whatever. And it's like now she don't want nothing to do with any of that. Yeah, that's what she says. That's always my mom saying, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, Stephanie, I hope that's not true. I hope Summer gets justice one day. She deserves it. She deserves everything, all the grace, dignity. She needs to be brought back regardless, and she needs her justice. Yeah, I'm gonna see if my son will get those now that she's settled in, those protein shakes and take them, or even if he could. I wonder, do y'all have a because I know you're from there. Do you have a tropical smoothie there? Maybe he could take her smoothies and stuff like that. They do make a non-dairy Ensure that is like Pedialyte. Huh. Protein water. Oh, okay, yeah. They told me to, and she can have, like, you can take in where she's at, like her food and stuff like that, or snacks or whatever. So they just said all the protein she can get, she needs. She needs that to get all of her strength up. Yes, because sepsis can set in quickly. That's how my dad. That's what I'm worried about, her pressure sore. I actually text Millie this morning, and I was just sitting here by myself for a few minutes, and I was like, I started reading up on Google, and I was like, oh my God, Millie, can my mom die from this? Which, I mean, here she is. She's had all this surgery and all this other stuff, and I definitely know she's not in good shape. But then I started reading up on the pressure sores and stuff, and I'm like, this is not good. Yeah. But I think what I'm gonna do is, I'll probably, if Lord, just pray nothing happens in the next week or so, and I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of rest up good, do what I need to do around here, try to do everything by phone because it's still kind of going crazy, and I'll come on here once in a while, but I need to rest my mind, y'all. I need to rest my mind. I don't I'm just not in, I don't know. I'm not in the right kind of frame of mind. Yeah, I do, Justin. I just need to rest while I can. I can't, I'm not even in the mood to, I want to help, but I can't even help myself. I don't even know what to do. Like, I just missed y'all so much, and I wanted to tell everybody thank you so much. And, you know, I'm really not here to hurt anybody regardless, because if I was, I could have, while I was up there and back twice, I could have been in the meantime when I wasn't at the hospital, going there, filming, taking pictures, being everything everybody said on here I am. I don't care about any of that. You know, that's not me. I don't care. I care. I care. And if something huge happened, of course, if I could, I would. But I didn't get in the middle of all the Betty stuff. That's not me. That's not why I'm here. All I want from y'all is to please pray for my mom. That's all. Just please pray for my mom. Just pray that she don't suffer, no matter what, that she don't suffer, and that, you know, whatever happens, I can deal with it, because I don't think you're ever fully prepared for whatever you think you are. Oh, Carol, I'm sorry. Thank you, baby kisses. I know you are. We're summer. But I know a lot of y'all have shows to get to and things to do. And I just want to tell you, really, from the bottom of my heart, you mean a lot to me. And thank you so much for checking on me. Thank you. And please don't think, please don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm more worried about y'all thinking I'm ignoring you when I'm not trying to at all. Today, I did sit down and go through my messages. Most of them anyway. I might have skipped some, not on purpose. I just might have not have got to them yet or answered them. But I want you to know, I try to sit down and um, at least answer them. I might have been a week or two late, but I've tried. And I want to say this, Donna. The reason I wanted Donna in here earlier, I don't know if um, she is. She's probably busy. Um, y'all go sub up to her if you can. Um, Millie can put her in here. She's new. I don't know her that well. I know her through Sarah, but I'm gonna tell you something. She's really been very nice. She comes to me a lot of times and she asks me different things, and I try my best to be to tell her what I know. I don't know a lot. Look, Smiley don't know nothing. Smiley don't know nothing. Okay. But I try. And I want to tell you something. I'm sure she won't care. Um, but it dawned on me. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Um, yeah. Get up. Tell her to get up with me. Yeah, get up with me. That would be wonderful. Um, but because sometimes I know what inspired is, because I feel like I've been inspired by people. Some people I don't even care for, but I have really been inspired by people, if that even makes any sense. Or sometimes I've been inspired for people and I haven't got a chance to tell them. Well, um, I've maybe been um, kind of feeling down, or even in the past, and I've heard something, or somebody has said something, and um, made me just get it together and either come right on here or whatever, and they just inspired me to do it. You know, I did want to tell y'all that. Uh, Justin being one of those a lot of times, and sometimes I just don't say thank you enough or whatever. One time my mama said, "You're so rude. You don't know how to be." Um, and this is way before I come on YouTube. She said, "You don't know how to be hospitable." I said, "What?" She told me that a long time ago. I said, "Huh?" But anyway, the reason I'm saying this is because today, um, people may not even know that they inspire other people, and that's the truth. I, I've been being checked in on and stuff like that, and I want to tell you something. Um, Other people, I have said this before. Other people, when they're out there downing you, and they're downing your channel, and they're downing um, things about you, or saying things about you, or whatever, they don't know what you might be doing for somebody else to help them, whether it's that day, later on, could be a year, a month from now, or whatever. And I wish it would just stop. I wish it would all just stop. And I'm not here to talk about anybody tonight. I'm here to kind of make, I was here to talk about my mom, but I wanted to kind of make a point because um, I just, I want to tell you something. Hold on. I got to find it. Got to try to find it. I think it's important that you hear this. Hold on. May not mean nothing to y'all. Um, so I kind of got checked in on, I hadn't answered this person back. I noticed that they had sent me something, and it was Donna. And I hope that's okay for me to say. It was Donna. And again, I don't know her very well, but I like Donna, and I have recommended Donna and stuff like that. I remember before I left, I went in her chat. Um, Sarah had already told me she's known her a long time, evidently. She said, I'll tell you the story how I know her one time. But she hasn't yet. So anyway, um, she told me one night, she's like, she's really chatting you up over there. And I went over there and oh my God, you'd have thought, I don't know, I didn't realize it, but she just really treated me like royalty over there. I'm nobody special. I'm really not. I've always said that. I don't think I am. I'm just me. That's all I will ever be. I don't know how to be any different. If you seen me out, if you seen me in that hospital where my mom was, if you think you know me or you know me or you didn't know me or I'm outside here or I'm inside here, I am the same person. Okay? I'm just me. And I don't know how to be any other way, honestly. Now, anyway, I opened her letter and she was checking on me again. And then she checked on me again in a few minutes. I wrote her back. And she said, this really got me right here. She said, um, I told her, I said, I tried to get back to everyone that I could. Let's see. Is that it? I told her I tried to get back to everyone I could, and she wanted to know something, and I said, she wanted to let me know she's thinking about me, and I said, I'm sorry, it took me a minute, whatever. So she said, um, she was glad to see me back, and she hopes to see me back on YouTube again. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. In a few minutes, though, I didn't say nothing, I don't think. And then a few minutes, she wrote this. This is what got me. She said, you was inspiring to me. Now I feel lost without you on there. So she wrote, I hope to see you back in YouTube again, Smiley. I didn't say nothing. And then she wrote, you was inspiring to me. Now I feel lost without you on there. So this is what I wrote to her, and I hope it's okay. Oh, thank you, Donna. So I wrote to her, and this is what I wrote her back. And I wasn't going to bring it up, but I thought it was important because some people need to hear this, I think. Not just because it's me, but some people need to hear this. So I told her, I said, now I want to tell you something. No, this is what I'm telling y'all. Oh God, I'm getting my own writing mixed up. Hold on a minute. Shit. Oh, okay. This is what I wrote her. I said, thank you. I'm really trying to pull myself together. I want to at least try to give y'all one live and kind of explain things at once. Plus, I miss y'all. I think it will help. It's so hard. I'm doing the best I can. Y'all don't need me. Trust me. If I can do YouTube, hun, you can. Anyone can. You keep moving and never allow anyone to tell you or make you think you can't. Always remember you can, and you're always enough. I love you. Thank you for checking in on me. But I still had a tear in my eye. And I just thought, this is an honor. It really is an honor to inspire somebody. Like, it honestly is. I would never be thinking I would inspire somebody. I mean, I don't want to embarrass her, and I'm not trying to. But sometimes I do things I don't even know that I do. And I've also been told that before. And then also, I don't know sometimes that I've touched people until later on or after the show or whatever. Thank you, Lisa. And I'm not any different than anybody else. I don't try to be, I don't want to be. But I think everybody can be true to their self and they can do the same thing. There's no magic to it. Oh, unicorn. Thank you, honey. Oh. Millie, can you put up Donna's channel again? Oh, R2 Country Girl. I miss you. Here it is. Here's Donna's channel, Amy. But I think if you focus on building your character and you really care about yourself and what you're doing and not your reputation and what others try to make you out to be, I think that's what's important. And I think you'll do just fine. Everybody. Hey, when Evil entered, hi. I'm trying, sweetheart. Oh, I hope so, Ann. I only want to help in some positive way. And I'm trying to learn to get better. I'm not perfect. I'm only human. Okay, Amy Lou. Thank you, honey. Hey, Mama. You're welcome, Donna. You're so welcome. That really touched me that you said that. It really honestly did. And I don't want you to ever think that you need me or anybody else to inspire you ever. I want you to know that you can do this. She ran calling wildfire. There's my girl. I just want you to know that you can do this. I don't have, and I don't have earbuds and headphones, and I don't know how to do all this green screen stuff. I'm nothing fancy. I just go with the flow. You know, maybe that's what sets me apart from everybody else. I don't know. But I don't care. I don't need to have all that. Okay? I don't. That is not going to keep getting the names out. Or if I feel like telling y'all a story from personal, what is that going to do? That's not a memory. Or if I feel like, we did, Carol. Exactly. Or if I feel like, you know, getting photos out of these children that's missing, what is the earphone going to do? Nothing. You know, I don't need all that. So, y'all inspire me, and you help me just as much as you say that I help you. So I just want you to know that. Every one of you. Every one of you. And I want you to know I appreciate you, each and every one of you. So, but I did just want you to know what was going on. I know a lot was probably too much information and too personal, but that's okay. I have nothing to hide. If I want you to know it, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, and I'll tell you the truth if I want you to know it. Because I don't mind sharing it, and I don't mind telling my stories. I don't mind. Hey, Sassy Pants. Thank you, honey. And I won't. I can't. I don't know how. I can't fit in, per se. Somebody said Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to court. When is court again, anyway? Oh, God, the court streets will probably be lined up from here to here. Well, you know, please don't talk about Smiley. Smiley ain't going to be there. Please don't make up the stories about Smiley. Smiley ain't going to be there. Why? I'll get a better picture on YouTube. Be more comfortable. Lord have mercy, y'all. Smiley ain't doing all this grifting and what is it? What else was I called? We're gonna let that be water under the bridge, right? So, oh, one more thing I will say I did get to do while I was there. I will tell you this. Maybe I'll play it for y'all one day. A lot of y'all in Nashville know. So I used to walk to Shelby Park every day, if y'all are familiar with that park from where I live, because I grew up on Woodland, the end, towards the end where Laughlin School is. And I always go to my old house. I always do. It's just the house that built me. My mom grew up there. All of the 10 kids grew up there. Everybody grew up there. I just always grew up. When I say it's the house that built me, it's the house that built me. Smile around and find out. That's right. So we always walked over at Shelby Park in the community center. I was telling y'all about that time. My mom, this is a story about her since we're talking about her. And she used to always go there too when she was younger, even before I was born. But she took me as a kid, play basketball. I fell on a Coke bottle, and we put this tooth back in, and also, so I have a cap on this front tooth. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I did get to go through Shelby Park, and which is so different now. But guess what I got to do? I told my husband, I'm like, stop at the community center. My mom and me, and separately and together, went to the community center, Shelby Park, all the time, and played basketball. I played tennis. I don't know if she played tennis or not. I played tennis. Played basketball, tennis, and then they have a room where you could do the air hockey and all the stuff. Oh my God. When I tell you, and I filmed it, and I filmed all of it, it was exactly the same. When you go in and the little office is right there, and it has the glass where you can see all in the office. And we used to go in the office. You can see out. Oh my God. I even walked down the hall and you can see in the girls' the bathroom right there. I even took a little shot right there. I am like, oh my God. I went out in the basketball court on the inside. These guys was in there playing basketball, and they were kicking the ball, and I am like, really, man? But guess what? Not only was it memories, it was I got to take the video back to the hospital and show my mom. I was like, you're never gonna believe where I went. And Shelby Park Community Center looks exactly the same as it did 50 years ago. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Except now in the back, they got a nice little dog park there too, in the back of it. Oh, I love air hockey, Lisa. Yes. So I just wanted to do something to show her like the memories too, and make her see that. But it was like, maybe I'll show y'all next time. But yeah, it was some memories. I was like, yeah, that's pretty great. Let's do something like from a long time ago. Yeah, like years and years and years ago. I couldn't believe it. Like, looked the same. Yeah, yeah. It was so neat. It was fun. It was fun to walk in, and when I was like, oh my God, this is exactly the same. It was exactly the same. It was. But that's the only thing I did. I got to go there, and then I always go to my old house no matter what. I don't know. One day I'm going to get the nerve to knock on the door and ask them, can I come in? Now my house that I grew up in changed a lot. And oh my God, my grandmother would roll over in her freaking grave if she knew what it was like. She lived there, raised all of her 10 kids. See, my grandfather died. He died of an aneurysm. He was in the hospital 9 months, actually, and he passed away. He passed away when my mom was pregnant with me. He laid in the hospital 9 months. And he worked at the Nashville Bridge Company. And my grandmother raised all them kids by herself on her Social Security check, yada, yada, yada. She was such a good woman. You don't have any clue. I can't even explain to you. And anyway, um, if I could go in that house. So anyway, she lived there all them years, got all of her kids grown. She raised 4 grandkids, but not my brothers and sisters. 4 of my aunt's grandkids, or 4 of my aunt's kids. And then my mom was so young. My mom lived with us, but it was just me and my brother after the other grandkids got gone. And so me and my brother grew up there too. And man, it was just, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she did it. When she sold her, one day, I called it when she sold her house, she got a cash price for it. And back then, it was honey, it was nothing. It was probably 30 something thousand. Like back then, like she passed away. It's been 30 years. Okay. And now that house, over $1 million. My granny would roll over 3 times in her grave. I'm just telling you. But yeah, they fixed it up pretty nice. And it's in the historic area too. So yeah. So, but I would love to go in and just see it. I can just picture everything. Yeah, I know, right? Baby kisses. Right? I love New York when I went. I love the food. Yeah, it is nice when you can go down. Ask if you can. I may when I go back. I would love to. I don't think they would mind. Knock, knock, knock. Can I come in? You know. I got a pic. Let me show you the house now. I'll show you the house. I got a picture on here if I can find it real quick. God only knows. Lord knows. What I need to get is a before and after picture, though. I don't know if I can find it real quick, though. Because that's my problem. I need to file it because. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't want to blow it up too high because I keep saying I'm going to leave y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. And see, if you go around, see, that's a different tree right there. Oh, that was a video. Hold on. I don't know if I can get it. Yeah, that was the still picture. But at the side right there, you go around to the side. Okay, it's going to show the video. Let's see what it shows. Hold on. It's just a second video. It won't be still long enough. Well, that maple tree, it had 2 of those, one on one side and one on the other. See, the other's gone, but the house, if you see on the side, my grandmother, she used to like wash them windows, I swear to God, inside and out. And she'd spray her porch every morning and she'd keep it so clean. Well, one day I was coming, the school is at the end of the road, like the elementary school is at the end of the road. And so I walked home, and I was walking home with some friends of mine. And at the side of the house, I lost it, so I had to find it again. At the side, okay, but you see, like, you can't see the side because I didn't take it, but you see that one picture window right there in the front? Okay, you see that? Over here where I'm at. Okay, well, anyway, that big glass picture window, that was her bedroom. And this one. Okay. That was her bedroom right there. Okay, but on the other side of the house was, it's also her bedroom, but it was a taller window, like taller. So she got up there one day by herself when I was coming home from school, and the school was that way, and then you would walk this way and the window was this way. And she fell out off the ladder cleaning that window, which was taller. It was even taller than this, like up here. And she was up there cleaning that window and fell out of that window. She had glass in her head for days. But when I was coming down from school, I thought it was, I thought she was dead. I thought she was dead. But now, when she had this, she had, it was made into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could have been like 6 bedrooms. But now I think they only got it made into, I think they only got it made into 2 or maybe 3. And they did a lot of nice work on the inside. They did a lot of nice work on the inside. But we used to sit on that porch and look. Well, no, it's still moving. It's still moving. I can't. It's still moving but that porch, see, them bushes were not there. Okay, them bushes were not there. So we used to sit on that porch, and the porch goes all the way around, and it goes around to the side. So everybody, we used to always sit on that porch. I don't know, man. I just, memories. Yeah. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Yeah, it was. It was a big house. But look, it was so big. Back then, I remember if it snowed or got so cold or whatever, she would have to keep the water running a little bit or something. But I remember, like, a lot of times that the pipes would bust, and you know my uncles and stuff would have to come down there in the snow and try to fix the pipes and all that, because so, but yeah, but she would roll over knowing now. But when she sold her house, when she sold that back then, like, it was a shock to everybody. She's got tired of it. And my grandmother, like, she was never sick a day in her life. And when she sold her house, because she'd been in that house for years and years and years and years. When she sold that house, she lived like 2 weeks. So she got to move into a nice little house. In fact, you could see she moved in this house, and it was on the water by on the river, and you could see the riverboat go by, and across the river was Opryland, Opry Mills. We didn't have Opryland at the time still. You could see Opry Mills. And the General Jackson would go down through there, the General Jackson showboat. And it was beautiful. She never had anything like that or whatever. And my mama took her, and yes, Donna, me too. My mama took her on like a shopping spree for, she got her whatever she wanted. She thought she was whatever, had all that cash money. And she got to do whatever she wanted for like 2 weeks. And then she called my mom. My mom had owned her own business. She owned a game room. And she told my mom she was having chest pains. But she didn't want my mom to come over, but my mom did after work. And she went to the hospital. They told her she was having a heart attack. And she was a diabetic. She just found out she was a diabetic at that time. And they told her they don't know how she wasn't dead, because her when she got to the hospital, her sugar level was over 1,000. And anyway, I came down from Florida. My second baby was 5 months old at the time. And I never will forget it. No, I'm serious. And I loved her better than life itself. And so anyway, I come down, and that was the first time I seen her new house. She went, "No, did I see it?" and everything. I'm like, yeah. I think she was waiting on me to get there also. Oh, Sarah, thank you. I think she was waiting on me to get there also. And she wanted me to go up to my aunt's and take the kids and play on the trampoline. I did. Took a shower. And as soon as I got back, I got in the elevators. She passed away. So that's something I'll never forget too. So when your blood pressure spikes, it's the only time I sleep is at 250. Oh. It might have expired, Miss Ann. Yeah, it might have expired. Sometimes it does. Yeah, Donna, it was wild. Ooh, I never will forget that. I I had my baby in a carrier, and I just fell to the floor. Yeah, they said it was over 1,000. They said they don't know how she was still alive. They she was they were getting ready. In fact, they were getting ready to take her to a test that morning, and they had told her that she was going to go to rehab or something like that. And they couldn't do the test because when they got her downstairs, she got sick and started throwing up. And I think it's because it got her nerves or whatever all tore up. Because we had just sat there all day, and she was like better, like got better. You know how they say you get better before you get worse? And so she got worse, and that's what happened. And she, told me she loved me, whispered for me to go to my aunt's and stuff, and that's what happened. Good night, Nana. Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here, honey. I keep saying I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I want to hug you so much, all of you. But yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, I really am gonna go. I do. I need to It's 10 o'clock. I need to get ready to go to sleep too. So, but anyway, I'll pray for all of y'all. Y'all just pray for me and my mom, and hopefully nothing else bad happens. Hopefully. And keep up the good work out there. I know a lot of you are doing good work. Keep it up. Keep these babies' names and face out there. You know, I'll be back on here. I just need to take a break for a little bit. I do. I need to take a break, and I need to clear my brain, because I'm not going to do anybody any good if I don't clear my brain. And y'all wouldn't understand how my phone is ringing and my stuff is going off. I'm talking about just for my mom. Like, so many doctors and so many people and so much stuff and text, and that's not even what's going on here, that I still have a household I have to run and take care of. So all that's happening. I just want to lay down sometimes. I will. Thank you, Troopers Mom. Thank you for all coming in here and being here tonight. I just felt like I owed y'all an explanation, and I love you. And I just hope everybody can be good to everybody on these streets. Thank you. I am Serenity. I love y'all so much. Thank you to everybody. And I hope to see you soon. And just be good. Be good. Love you all. Good night.